You're in a meeting, and someone just said something wrong, not opinion wrong, factually wrong, the kind you caught in the first sentence. And now you're sitting there, deciding whether to be the person who corrects it or the person who lets it go and starts thinking about lunch. Most of the time, you let it go. You'll tell yourself it's not worth it. You'll tell yourself you're being humble. Neither of those is what's actually happening. What's happening is something you learned a long time ago and never said out loud. Being the smartest person in the room isn't a reward. It's a tax. Psychologists have a term for the feeling of a room. They call it psychological safety. It's the unspoken sense of whether you can say what you actually think without being punished for it. And here's what nobody tells you. Most rooms don't have it. Not because the people are cruel, but because intelligence at full volume makes other people uncomfortable in a way they can't admit. Sometimes, not even to themselves. When you say something 3 steps ahead of the conversation, the people in the room don't experience it as helpful. They experience it as a small status threat. Their brain registers it almost the same way it registers being corrected by a parent. Defensive, a little embarrassed, and whether they liked you 10 seconds ago or not, something in them shifts slightly away from you. You'll feel it before they do. You probably learned this in pieces. There was the time, maybe in your 20s, you corrected a friend at a restaurant about who actually said the quote, and the table went quiet in a way that wasn't about the quote. There was the meeting where you finished someone's sentence and saw their face change. You didn't say anything mean. You just understood faster than was comfortable, and they didn't have anywhere to put that. And so, over time, you learn. And look, I know how this sounds. You learn to slow down on purpose. You learn to nod at things you understood 10 minutes ago. You learn to ask questions you already have the answer to, because asking makes the room relax in a way that answering doesn't. This isn't fake. It isn't arrogance. It's the social cost of seeing things, and your nervous system bills you for it whether you want to pay or not. Here's the part that's strange. You'd think hiding what you know would feel like protection. It doesn't. It feels like a slow kind of loneliness, because the people around you are responding to a version of you that you're editing in real time. They like you, maybe, but they like the dimmed one, the one you sent in to keep the peace. And this is the part I don't have a clean ending for. Because once you notice the editing, you can't unnotice it. You'll catch yourself doing it at dinner with your family. You'll catch yourself doing it on a date. You'll catch yourself softening a sentence on the way out of your mouth and feel the small ache of it. The way you feel the click of a kettle finishing in an empty kitchen. You're not hiding because you think you're better than anyone. You're hiding because somewhere along the way, being seen all the way through stopped feeling like connection and started feeling like exposure. The last few times you let yourself be fully understood, you watched someone you cared about flinch. And once you've seen that look enough times, dimming yourself stops feeling like a choice. It starts feeling like manners.